Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the daily show coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today, you saw the title. Is it the last chance to buy? We're going to answer that and a whole lot more. We're going to look at some charts, some news. Before we do that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people, and of course does help support the channel, as does the wonderful comments that you take the time to write. I take the time to read them and respond. Thank you so much for that. So let's take a quick look at the Gaussian channel. Now, this has been an incredible buying opportunity whenever the top of this channel has been tagged, and you can see whenever it has been tagged, it has created incredible buy the dip opportunities. We are tagging it once again there. So, and of course, we do have the RSI bull cycle support line. You can see that has been a strong level, and we've come down. And so there are more buy signals than sell signals, okay? And so I do think this could be the last chance. We're going to have a quick look at the Gaussian channel. We're going to turn that on here for you. Let's just jump in, and the indicators, you can just find this indicator. I don't want to have it previously loaded. I just want to show you what that is. There it is there, the Gaussian channel, so that you can find that and you can add that to your chart and you can check that out for yourself. We go to the weekly time frame, and then we have a look, and we see that there is the top of the Gaussian channel right there, and we are tagging it exactly right at that moment. And one of the other indicators, remember, that I had showed from yesterday was the hash ribbons indicator. We're going to turn that on as well. And then we're also going to look at three buy signals that have historically shown the way for big gains afterwards for Bitcoin. So we've tagged this Gaussian channel. We have the hash ribbons buy signal, and we have the stochastic RSI under the control line here, under 20% oversold. When those three things are together, and we're going to go back here, we're just going to pull back this chart and take a little bit of a way back in time machine. Again, we saw the hash ribbons buy indicator, the RSI is in the floor. Bitcoin was down at 56, a wonderful time to buy, and came down and tagged the top of the Gaussian channel. So it's easy as 1, 2, 3, ABC. Okay, so we'll move back here and we'll go back a little bit further. And again, what do we see? We see the RSI down in oversold territory. We see Bitcoin hitting the Gaussian channel here when it's green, testing it at 27. And we got the buy signal at the same time, just around about a month before. Okay, so you can see that there, the last three times that has happened, that has been quite good times to have bought. Now, obviously, this was in a bear market, but you can even see in a bear market we have the RSI. And we did cover this yesterday, so I'm not going to keep going back there. I just wanted to show the Gaussian channel there and how reliable an indicator it's been. But we also have the hash ribbons buy indicator, and we also have the stochastic RSI in the floor, and historically that has been a good time to buy the dip. We also have, by the way, the trend line here, and so you can see that on this trend line, this trend line has been in play, or the Tribal Trades trend line, one line to rule them all. Okay, this has been pushing down price since January, so this is a legit trend line. The beginning of this year, since we've dropped, we've now broken out of this, okay? And we've had multiple daily closes above this trend line. What I'm looking for is a weekly close above this trend line. So if this weekly candle on Sunday closes above the trend line, I think that's going to be extremely bullish. On top of that, price is currently above the 50-day moving average. Again, extremely bullish. Now, it is getting stopped buy the 200 EMA on the daily at the moment. Gosh, this would be a nice, good little trade at the moment. You can see either the 200 EMA on the daily up to the 20 EMA on the daily up to the 200 EMA on the daily, or the 50 EMA on the daily, but also now the 50-day moving average up to the 200 EMA there as well, although we did go a bit higher and get stuck at the 50 EMA on the daily. So really it's the 50s. The roaring 50s. If you're 50, give me a shout out there. This is your time. The 50-day moving average, riding it up to the 50 EMA on the daily. But you have seen now, we have had quite a few closes over this level. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one closed below on Wednesday, and then 5. And then we'll see today if we continue to close above that line, also above the 20 EMA and this crucial trend line. So this could be the last chance to buy. I don't want people coming on here or in the Discord or anywhere asking me after we've already taken off, is it too late to buy? In the Discord on Tuesday during our live trading session, we got the entry on Tau here at 233. Entry here on Tau. I gave it again on Wednesday and then again on Thursday in the Tribal Trades Discord and in the live trading session. And look what happened here. It took off like a rocket ship, just like it had actually. And I actually gave this trade also a week ago. I give setups every single day. And so if you're interested in joining the Tribal Trades Discord, there is a link below in the description of this video. You might need to click more and it will pop open and you can get started on your trading journey in the Tribal Trades community there. And also there are links below for the Stocks with Josh Discord. I'm a crowned trader there in that Discord. So I'm in that Discord as well. I have my own channel in there where I share some trade setups, some education, some insights, some resources, and of course entertainment, because this is not financial advice and I'm not a financial advisor. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? And I have been entertained by the price movement of Tau, and people have been banking those wins. You can see we even have a wins channel in the Discord. We have someone there that made 2,600 just for today, and someone made 4,000 yesterday. But you can see loads of wins being printed in the Discord as people have learned to make money on the way up, on the way down, and just by taking the trades, just by taking the Tribal Trades that I give every single day. There it is there, the crypto plays in there. I also give stocks plays in there as well every single day, and they have been absolutely printing. You can see just continuing on there, and I even have it asked so people can learn from others. How did you make that profit? How did that work out? So you can see the wins section isn't just for posting wins. It's also for learning from other people. Where did you get your entry, and so forth. You can see just the wins just stacking up every day in here. But I think it's very encouraging to others to see all these incredible wins that are being posted in the channel there. Absolutely fantastic. I love seeing the community win there. And at the end of the day, there you go, 4,200 for the day and counting, just following my levels. Nice work taking the trades. You've got to be in it to win it. You've got to risk it to get the biscuit. The people that are in there just following the levels. There you go, 4,200 for the day and counting, just following my levels in there. Just the trades that I am giving in there. And you can see just all the wins that are stacking up in there. There you go. I went long at your advertised levels exactly as predicted. Thanks for making me rich today. There you go. So there, and that's not the only one. You can see all the way up. There are loads and loads of trades. Nikola Tesla also been smashing in there, there as well as Izzy and a bunch of others. Albert getting a win in there. A whole bunch of incredible. William, a whole bunch of other. Here we go. Round 3. That resistance worked like a charm. Thanks again. You can just see the people that take the entries that I give and take the trades are making the money. Another quick scalp off Mark's support there. Trading Bitcoin as well down here as well. They're trading all kinds of coins in the Discord there. So make sure that if you want to get signed up, link below is in the description there. So this could be the last opportunity to buy. If you haven't seen my video from a couple of days ago called Is It Time to Buy Altcoins, I share my strategy on what I'm doing to make sure that I've got altcoin exposure in case this is the big move up, in case we see Bitcoin make a big move. Now, look, we might see some, you can see here, there's a left shoulder ahead. Maybe we come back and make a right shoulder here before going up. There could be a fake out before the breakout. There could be a shakeout before the breakout. But the probabilities for me, in my opinion, is that we're more likely to see a big move to the upside. And I think if we look over and have a look at the yellow brick road, because we're going to follow the yellow brick road, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And what do we have? See here, we have the liquidity is high to the upside here, much higher than down below. There is some down below. That's why I'm saying we could have a shakeout before the breakout. And of course, the 6 month is one really, there is a lot there, but maybe that just gets left behind for the bull market. That's maybe what keeps people in fear and keeps people wondering possibly, but maybe they come and get it. Maybe we go straight into a bear market and I'm wrong and all the signals, the charting is wrong. And that can happen. You can have a black swan event. You can have anything that can happen. But I do think the higher probabilities is that we go higher, but we may go lower before we go higher, of course. But these levels, I do expect to get tagged here at 88 and 90,000, also at 100,000, and all the way up. I think we come back at or around. I'm not sure if Bitcoin's going to make a new all-time high. I do think it is, and I think the probability is higher that it does go on to make a new all-time high, but it's also possible that we just kind of get back to where we were. That did really happen in 2021. Remember, it made that high of 65 in April 2021, and then November 2021, it went all the way up to 69, but that was after retracing to 28,000. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, but I do think that, and on the shorter term time frame, just on the 24-hour, you do have more liquidity there to the upside at 86. The 12-hour may be a little bit mixed. Yeah, there we go. There's some danger there to the downside at 83, 84. So it's kind of like in the shorter time frame, it's sometimes difficult to know what the market maker is going to go for intraday trading. But I think when we zoom out, it does seem like Bitcoin could have a breakout soon, and the signs are there. The signs are there. Okay, take the trade. I think that's going to be my motto for 2025. Those that are taking the trades are making the money. Those that are sitting in fear on the sidelines are not making money. And this includes learning new skills on how to short the market, how to use leverage trading as well. And speaking of that, there is a Tribal Trades team that is going in the Mexi. This is going to be very exciting. We're going in the Mexi. We've been invited to go in the Mexi trading competition. There will be some great money up for grabs there. So we will be putting our skills against those 300 other teams that are in there. We're a bit of a late sign up, but we are going to get going anyway. And we've got some catch up to do because there are some people that have some good percentages in their winning team. Has about 459% worth of wins in there. So that will be absolutely fantastic. We'll keep you informed on that with the Mexi competition there. If you'd like to be involved with that, if you're a trader and you want to be involved, you need to be in the Tribal Trades Discord. And of course, you need to be signed up with Mexi. Both those links are in the description below. And we're going to have a lot of fun in there. And so that's going to wrap it up for today. Keeping our eyes on the 50-day moving average and this Tribal Trades trend line here. And of course, there is a Tribal Trades trend line that has been holding up pretty well. We did go below it for a week there, but otherwise it has been some pretty strong support there. And then once we broke back above it, it has been acting as support along with 20 EMA on the daily. Those are the levels that I'm really looking out for there. But we could have a breakout at any time. Listen, today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, I do believe that we are going to see, if history does repeat, the Gaussian channel, the stochastic RSI being oversold, the hash ribbons indicator, I do believe we are going to have a continuation of the bull market. Please check out my previous videos from the last couple of days. I have been outlining my strategies there. And of course, as always, until the next episode, or until I see you in the Discord, happy trading.